All right, so we're doing this this push hands exercise of touching the root, and my partner has the elbow slightly out, presents, he opens a little bit, and then it gives me a line to feel, and then he circles, I open a little bit, and then he can feel my root, and then we go from side to side. So this initially is using one circle. We're doing a circle this way, and then what we can do here is when we come up, we add a second circle. So I've got circle 1. Now this hand folds, and I've got circle 2 to catch my partner's base. So we have a single circle attack this way, and we have a double circle attack this way, and so we have vertical and horizontal for the second, and then we have a 3 circle attack. So I go 1, I fold this qua, 2, I circle that way with this hand, then 3, I do a frontal circle that way. So I'm going 1, 2, 3. Boom, issue to there. What this does to the stabilizers of the body, it confuses them. So if we do the spinning, now I'm just doing single circle. Now double circle, and then triple circle. The stabilizers are constantly trying to readjust, and the gap from one circle to the other between balance and mass gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the body tries to recover its center. So this is our next drill, is looking at 3 circles, because we've got to put this on every push hand set, and we're going to cover about 70 or so push hand sets, and this is the first one. We want 3 circle attacks on every opening that happens, and we want it small. So if I make this small, that's a 3 circle attack. I'm going 1, 2, 3. So each time my objective is to destabilize balance and mass, pull these 2 qualities apart. So 1, 2, 3, and then shoot the energy off that way. The last thing my partner is expecting from the 1 and the 2 is to go this direction on 3. The mind is being pulled to feeling, what's he doing here? Now this circle here, I turn it. It puts his hip out of alignment completely, and then you can shoot the energy that way. And every time there's a gap in the line, we want to practice single circle attacks, double circle attacks, and triple circle attacks. So we have 3 circles taken into account and the 6 force vectors taken into account, and we're adapting it to where our partner's weaknesses are. These 3 waves of energy make it very difficult for a person to restabilize their center of balance and reconnect it to their center of mass when you do it fast. It's just a physiological thing that the body needs time to restabilize from 1 circle. When you do 2 circles, it takes more time. 3 circles, more time again. So 1, then 2, and then 3 this way. Now I adapt the feeling to the person. So this first push hand set, the reason why it's the first one we practice is you can touch your partner's root. He touches my root, I touch his root. When I can feel his root, I can go, there's his center of mass, there's his center of balance, and now I can practice separating them. With other push hand sets, it's much more difficult. So this is the one you want to generate your foundation and push hands with, because it gives you all the essential qualities. Because there's their root, there's their center of mass, and there's their center of balance. Those 3 things are what you work with in push hands. Then once you can separate them, we can start talking about how to put energy into them, into the gap, and start creating effects. Now here, every time I've got a little bit of an open and then a close before I close. I want to create a bit of an exaggeration inside my body. So as he pushes down, I give him something and then I disappear. And that's why he's having to fold and follow me. So he gives me something, he opens into me a little bit, he opens his qua forward and then he disappears. And he folds his qua. Boom. Now I can fall into that if I'm not guarded. Once you get to know this push hand set and the person folds, you can lead his folding. If you're not ready for it, he folds, he catches me, or I go a little bit beyond his fold and then I can catch him. So you have this game again where he folds, he's caught me, I occupy a bit more space, and then I catch him. And then we do this on 3-circle level on each point of tension that we feel. So now the point of tension is he feels my root. Now you do circle number 1, circle number 2, yeah, and then circle number 3, oh, and then my balance is taken this way. So he destabilizes me on 3 directions. So my physiology simply can't recover quick enough in the time it takes to vibrate 3 circles. This vibration should take a fraction of a second. So 1, 2, 3, boom. You've just destabilized him in 3 directions, shot the energy out in a tenth of a second. If you put that on every gap in the line in each push hand set, most push hand sets will have half a dozen to a dozen gaps in the line. You practice a triple circle. Very hard for anyone to deal with that. So it's physiology. The physiology simply can't cope quickly enough. It takes about a year of getting exposed to it to become immune to it, because your body becomes immune to what it gets exposed to. In the Tai Chi world, not many people do 3 circles, so they haven't got immunity to it. So that makes you very good at push hands very, very quickly. Okay, partner up, have a play, have fun. Thank you.